of Selma Parks and Rec meeting. It is December 19th, 6 p.m. We're gonna call this meeting to order. Great. So, first of all, we need to approve the agenda. So, okay. Next of all, we need to approve the minutes. However, we do have an issue with, who was present last time. There's gonna have to be a correction made. So once that correction is made, we can approve it. So I'm going to ask that I have a motion to approve it once the correction is made. The correction is, the actual who was present last time.
Ken Gossett, it's not here, correct?
Correct.
And my name's not on there.
Okay, great. We'll have that. Wonderful. So once we get those corrections made, so once that is done, can I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion is approved for, approval of the minutes. Okay, great. Now we're gonna jump into the new business. And first, it's just the holiday event update. So what's been happening?
Yeah, so a few weeks ago, we had our annual tree lighting and Christmas parade. We had great turnout. Everyone that we've talked about to the event was very pleased. I was talking to Nikki today, and she said that she was talking to a lady who compared it to a Hallmark movie. So we were,
I heard that a few times.
yeah, so, you know, we're very happy about that, because who doesn't love Hallmark around this time of year? We had around 100 entries in the parade, and from our records, that is the most entries in any parade that the town has done, so we were really excited about that. And they were really great entries too. I know there were a lot of really good floats in it this year. And then I also did want to mention we have the Run the East, or we have the Polar Bear Run, which is the company that does it is Run the East. We have that on January 13th at 10 a.m. You can register for that through the Parks and Rec Facebook page. You are more than welcome to run with your pet in that parade, so pets get free entry in that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, you can go run with your dog. Love to do that. But yeah, we've been really excited. We're really happy about all the events we've had, the past few weeks, and we're looking forward to, like I said, the Polar Bear Run at the beginning of January.
I'll tell you what I want to comment on too, the snow, which is, I mean, that was, after nobody wanted to leave.
Oh yeah.
After the parade, the snow and the fireworks, so that's second, I mean, that really brings it. You got the snow. We've got a friend there, and he was just, I've never seen such a smile on a child's face.
Takes it to another level. It really does. Okay, great. If there's nothing else, we will jump down to the train depot. If you want to just kind of talk about it for a second, then if anybody wants to make any suggestions or comments, you can kind of chime in.
Yeah, so I believe all of you do have that copy of the map of the initial plan for the train depot area. So we were just kind of wanting to get your thoughts on it. If you guys had any suggestions or comments after looking over it, just kind of get your thoughts on it, so we can take that back to council and provide your feedback.
Is a splash pad tentative? Is that a tentative thing? I mean, everything's really, nothing's written in stone, correct?
Yeah, I believe all of it is tentative. I know the one thing that we're really hoping to do is move Mitchner Station in there, so that's probably the one that's closest to set in stone. But, like I said, we're kind of in the initial planning phases, so we want to get everybody's thoughts so we can make the best decision for everyone.
The good thing is they're gonna make that dirt road a path, correct?
Yes, sir.
That'd be good, because dirt roads are down.
So it's gonna be closed as a road and turned into just a path? It's technically right now got a street name on it, which means it is a city street, so that's why I'm asking.
I'm not 100% sure. I can check and get back to you on that.
I would like to know that, because I'm with
Okay.
you. I don't think it needs to be there. The dirt roads off.
Well,
doesn't need to be that
I
close
was
to the parking
told,
lot.
but that's, by somebody's, they're gonna close, they can make it, it's not gonna be a road, it's gonna be like a walkway. So, which, probably less expensive to do that, it would be a road, so.
Mhm. Yeah, the road has to be code. The path doesn't have nearly as much code to meet.
I love
So-
the dog run.
Yes.
That's definitely. And the only thing, obviously, with the, I know, this is going to be, in the planning stage, I like the idea of a splash pad, but just from a liability and cost, you know, obviously, that's gonna,
And really, I think it could be kind of tucked more in the corners opposed to. The seating, what kind of seating are they talking about? You know, they talking about like just bleachers or, I mean, or like a small,
sitting area.
So I believe they were talking about doing an actual like seating area, not just bleachers.
kind of like they have like the pavilion type thing, something like that, maybe. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Is any of the space thought of as being flexible enough to handle like small music stages like we do sometimes at the events and stuff?
That is something we've talked about. You know, we definitely would like to be able to do stuff down there. So I think that's the goal, especially with having, you know, the seating area down there. Is down the road, we would definitely like to be able to have some events and some of the music take place closer to the train station as well.
If they're talking about
That's
railroad,
something I
they
had down
were
too.
talking about railroad days,
Yeah.
possibly big, you know, could open up.
Well, so yeah, railroad days. We have a beautiful train station. We're a hub right in the middle of everything on the train,
Right.
and we don't do anything right there.
And I believe that was one of the goals about, you know, that map is us being able to kind of expand railroad days down to that area as well.
And that's what I had, I was, last my comment was like a concert, you know, even just like a grassy area.
Yeah.
Where you can blankets and maybe have like a, you know, someone play music or things
Where
like
they can
that.
set up a temp stage, just
Right.
the space enough.
Exactly.
I mean, because even though I think the splash pad's awesome, if it were smaller to allow for a flexible venue space right
Right.
there, I would like that more than a huge
That's what I was thinking
splash
too.
pad.
That's what I had noticed too. I
Splash
like
pads are
that.
different size, and you get different sizes, right, splash pads. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, they can build it
Yeah.
any
So
size
you
they
get-
want, and
yeah.
kids
Yeah.
love it if it's 3 sprinklers. So it
Yeah, you
doesn't.
can-
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, have to.
it doesn't
yeah.
have to be huge.
That's what I think, it just puts them there.
As a matter of fact, it's probably gonna. It could probably be smaller than the dog area,
Yeah,
and they would still have a blast, and you
Right.
could get tons of kids in there playing.
And what about the seating arrangements? Did they say how they're gonna do any kind of seating arrangements or?
I don't think we had gotten to the specifics of that yet. Is there a certain type of seating arrangement that y'all would like to see down there?
Covered seating near the pet area.
Yeah.
If there's gonna be a play area for kids, covered seating near that play area.
Right.
I mean,
I don't want to be in the sun.
yeah, yeah, and it being permanent, like.
Right.
I guess it would be just seating in the one area, I guess they'd be seating off there, 'cause I mean, I guess multiple seating areas, not, I didn't have to really, but I guess besides that,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
great to set up, like, you see, you have many, little mini concerts, something like that.
Well, so I worked with scouts a lot, and we did a lot of things in parks and on trails and in schools and stuff, and I have built more than my fair share of benches under roofs, and it's not super difficult to do, and it not terribly cost
Right.
wise on them either, so.
Like, absolutely.
Is there anything else anyone wants to
Yeah,
add?
I'm good.
Okay. Wonderful. Next we're at Brack Wilson Park update.
Yes, so, as far as with the baseball field at Brad Wilson, we've been working with Joco Baseball, specifically on the infield. We've had, a couple deliveries of new dirt brought in, and then Joco Baseball, will spread the dirt. So they've kind of taken the lead on the actual maintenance of the field. And right now, with it being winter, it's not, you know, in the middle of baseball season. So as we get closer to spring, we'll do some more work on the field. Like, we've already gotten the materials for to work on the pitching mound on the field, but we were waiting to put that out till a little bit closer to baseball season. And then we, like I mentioned earlier, we were at the park today, blowing up some of the leaves. The plan is to go back out there later this week and continue that. And then for the bathrooms, we have the locksmith currently working on rekeying the bathrooms. And then once that's done, we were going to have a renovation of the bathrooms as well.
It's a good order to do it, lock them first.
Yes,
and
sir.
then-
Absolutely.
Is there any maintenance of that playground right there planned?
We've been looking at the possibility of potentially in the future getting new mulch and putting that out there. We had the new slide that was installed, I believe, around 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And so, you know, any ideas that you guys have for the playground or, you know, for the park in general, you know, we'd love to hear your feedback and what you guys would like to see out there.
Are they gonna do anything with the outfield, try to like make, I mean, cause I guess you can't build it up enough to keep the flooding.
That's something that we've talked about with Joco Baseball and with our Public Works Department. We don't have anything firmly in plan yet, just because, you know, I think we're trying to figure out the best way to attack it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think that's definitely on the list, is figure out something. Because, I mean, if you look at the outfield, you can see as you go towards that right field line, the fence line kind of goes down a
Does-
little bit.
Does it actually sit in a floodplain? Do you know?
I do not know off the top of my head.
Pull the map
It's just a
myself,
low
that's all.
area, but.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just so when we bring some dirt in that particular area to raise that up, or, you know, I know you were talking about swampy area back there, but, couldn't we get some dirt or something to
We
raise
could
that
look
up?
at, yeah, I could
Well,
talk
that's-
to our, you know, our Public Works Department and then also our planning guys at Joco Baseball and see, you know, what their thoughts on that.
Even outside there, we lose a lot of space that's
Right.
ours that
I think
is
Joco
basically
baseball,
lost ground.
Joco baseball probably has some good ideas, cause they probably
Oh,
come
yeah.
across this in the past, I don't imagine so.
It's potentially a really nice field,
Oh, yeah.
It is
really
pretty
nice
good.
field.
And I mean, even if you look at it now as opposed to, you know, 6 months ago, there's been a huge improvement. I don't know how recently you guys have been out there, but that infield, they've got it looking really good out there.
Yeah, we just took our grandson out there a month and a half or so ago, and that was why I was asking about the playground.
Yeah. Yeah, they've done a great job on the field. They've got it looking really good.
I guess my thoughts would be a little bit along the lines of the, parking, as well as maybe some additional seating.
Okay.
If we got some people, they're gonna have a following, I'm sure, and I don't know about the seating, if we have enough,
Okay.
to accommodate that or not.
They probably need to be upgraded too, they probably.
Yeah, we probably need to look at some
Original
new features.
bleachers. I don't know, it's,
So that's really kind of continue to be a work in progress.
Yes, ma'am.
And how about the parking lot? You know, it's, kind of cracked up a little bit, that'll be okay, or, you know, I think we might need to do some work with the parking lot.
you're gonna run some major expenses when you do that, I think. the parking lot.
Yeah, as of right now, we don't have any plans with the parking lot. I think that's something that, you know, once we get, you know, tournaments and a lot of games going on out there, we can kind of reassess and see where we're at, if we need to add additional spots.
You can generate some revenue too, so that's a.
Do we know what Joco's plan for the use of it, like how they've scheduled it?
We've been, so in the fall, they did practices, 2 days a week out there. And, we kind of had preliminary talks about the spring, but we haven't gotten like a firm schedule from them on how often they're gonna be practicing and playing games there yet.
Do get that, I would like to
Yes, sir.
see that.
Absolutely.
Okay, next thing we got, on the list is Edgebrook Little Library, an update on that.
Yeah, so, I reached out to the Girl Scouts for an update on that, and I have not heard back yet. I sent them an email to kind of just get an update to see if they, had removed the library, and if so, you know, was there a reason, or, you know, see if they could point me in the right direction. And like I said, I haven't heard back from them yet, but as soon as I do, I'll definitely make sure to update you guys.
So initially, it kind of just got gone, and we don't know what happened, correct?
Yes,
Yeah, I
ma'am.
don't think, I don't really think it's a vandalism issue down there.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay, so that's not bad.
We still read in there, but we got rid of it, I guess.
Okay, is there any other business or comments anybody needs to make?
I think the Bragg Wilson be great, because that's almost like, it looks like I've got the minor league field, minor league
Oh, yeah.
baseball field. Look to me, it's just out there, kind of like using his old field, so I think it'd be really,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's-
Well, that's was my first, when I played baseball, so I immediately was attracted to going out there and seeing how the field looked. And I've been around Little League fields a lot in my life, because I grew up out west, and I was kind of going, okay, this has some serious potential to be the kind that we could attract real tournaments, that
Oh, yeah.
they could get real Little League tournaments going on and that kind of stuff at
And
that
that's
field.
the goal.
It's
And so
exciting.
I would really like to see that happen.
That sounds wonderful. I don't think we have anything in reference to a closed session. So if nobody has anything else to say, we'll adjourn this meeting. Everybody good? coming out.